How would you respond if your friend told you how she felt when she went out in public? That she feels like all eyes are on her. That she hears two girls laughing a while away and thinks that they're laughing about her. She sits and bounces her leg continuously in large groups. That she doesn't like going anywhere alone because people would think that she has no friends. How would you feel if your friend told you that she has anxiety? This is what anxiety feels like, the constant fear and worry about anything and everything. Many teenagers today suffer from anxiety. If you don't, I'm sure you know many others that suffer from it. I myself suffer from fairly bad social anxiety, as well as some of my closest friends. It has affected my life drastically. I have done much research on the topic and have learned things from my doctor. My anatomy and physiology class also taught me some things this semester. Many people do not know the severity of anxiety in young adults today. However, anxiety is the most common mental illness in the United States today, affecting over 40 million people ages 18 and over. Today, we're going to look at symptoms of anxiety, what causes it, and treatments of this diagnosis. In order to understand more about what anxiety is, let's look at some of the symptoms caused by anxiety. Anxiety comes in all different forms, depending on the person. Even though there are different types of anxiety, they all have mostly the same symptoms. They just have different triggers for each. One of the main types is social anxiety, caused by large groups of people feeling judged by everyone around you and being afraid to talk for fear of being made fun of. Triggers for other types of anxiety are things such as loud, constant noise, feeling overwhelmed, phobias, childhood trauma, and stress. According to the Mayo Clinic's article on anxiety, common symptoms of this disorder include feeling nervous or tense, sweating, weakness, restlessness while trying to sleep, unable to think about anything but the constant threat, fast breathing, fast heartbeat, and shaking. In severe cases, these lead to panic or anxiety attacks. Before looking at what treatments there are for anxiety, we're going to look more into what causes it. As I have previously stated, there are different causes for anxiety. Some of the people don't even know that's what they have. I know for me, it took a while to finally figure out what I was dealing with. Factors such as family history and health problems that are out of our control can possibly play a part in anxiety. However, main causes include stressful events, such as jobs, moving, family changes, and problems in relationships. According to Beyond Blue's article, What Causes Anxiety, children who want to be perfect are easily flustered, shy, reserved, self-conscious, or want to control everything, are more likely to be diagnosed with anxiety later in life. Events in life also have the power to develop anxiety. Childhood trauma, abuse, emotional or mental abuse during childhood are all main causes of anxiety, even if they are less common. After looking at symptoms and causes of anxiety, it's important to know the treatments available for it. Many people don't consult their doctor with these symptoms, whether they know it's anxiety or not. For a few of my friends, they didn't want to put a label on it. They knew what they had, but they didn't want a doctor to diagnose it because they thought it made them weaker as a person or a bad thing. Anxiety is a mental illness that can be treated but not cured. There are many natural things you can help de-stress and lower anxiety, such as exercise, eating healthy, and meditation. Therapies are also available. One-on-one, hypnosis, and exposure therapy are all different kinds. Medication is a very common treatment for anxiety. There are different kinds, the most common being SSRIs and SSNRIs. According to anxiety.org, for very severe anxiety, there are treatments that involve the brain. After looking at symptoms, causes of anxiety, and what you can do about it, we can see how common it is and what a wide variety of triggers there are. One of the first things to do for anxiety is to realize what it is and that it is okay to have it. People should not feel put down or different because they have anxiety. We are all people and we all struggle in some way or another. Anxiety is a painful and hard thing to live with, but understanding more about it and how to deal with it makes it easier.